1 year ago, the UK went into its first lockdown. We had to adapt to working from home, Zoom meetings became the new normal, and our interviews quickly followed suit. We published 142 videos and podcasts over the last 12 months, 118 of which were fund manager interviews. We spoke to 103 different managers on 101 elite rated products, and it looked a little something like this.
Today, I'm joined via Zoom video conferencing with Andreas Zolanger, who is the elite rated manager of the BlackRock Continental European Income Fund. Andreas, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing very well. Thank you. I'm in my home office at home. Like most other people at this stage, we're working from home at BlackRock, but so far no complaints. It's all working very well.
This is not normal, of course. What we've got is an induced coma for the economy, an economy plunged into deep freeze globally, a Control-Alt-Delete, call it what you will, sleep mode, call it what you will, but we haven't experienced this before. So it is, of course, no ordinary recession.
However, when it comes to a total shutdown of an economy, even defensive areas of the market get hit. So the diversification was almost null and void in March, unfortunately.
I think it's good news for investments and for civil society that attitudes around social issues are really changing. I think some 90% of surveyed Gen Zers support the Black Lives Matter movement. And it's really seemingly a generation that values authenticity and can really sniff it out.
How likely is a vaccine to work if it's had decent phase 2 data to get approval at phase 3? And the answer for respiratory vaccines, when we look at historic examples, is around 80%. So I guess one way to think about this is that we've got 5 shots on goal between now and hopefully Christmas, each with an 80% chance of hitting the back of the net. So we've got to be, I think, cautiously optimistic.
The biggest impact was really felt in the airport sector. We've seen travel around the world, cease. Intercontinental or international traffic, is down more than 90%, and until we get some success on vaccinations, it looks like that will continue, to be down a lot.
I'd say if I had to commit myself, I'd say it's probably we can get about 95% of the job done from home. Unfortunately, the 5% that can't be done at home, I think, is actually quite important. So I'm certainly looking forward to getting back to the office. And it's just simple things like seeing how chief execs and finance directors who we meet all the time, how they behave with people on reception, for example. If they're rude to them, it tells me quite a lot about them as individuals and as characters.
But who performed best? Here's a look at the top 10 elite-rated performers since the UK went into lockdown in March 2020. Baillie Gifford American, Premier Miton US Smaller Companies, TM Crux UK Special Situations, Baillie Gifford Global Discovery, Marlborough UK Microcap Growth, JPM China Growth and Income, MI Shelverton UK Equity Growth, Marlborough Special Situations, 91 Global Special Situations, Marlborough European Multicap. For more information on any of the funds mentioned or to catch up on the Investing on the Go podcast, visit our website, fundcaliber.com. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with our weekly fund manager interviews, and hopefully one day they'll be back in person again.